Hey guys, it's Dr. Emer. We're at the end of the night, and we're going to do some female facial sculpting and balancing. We have our beautiful patient here today who's noticing a little bit of darkness and hollows under the eye, and she just doesn't have that definition and sculpting on the jawline that everyone is killing for nowadays. They all want that really defined and chiseled look. You know, some of it is due to early sort of sagging and just softness in the tissue, some is volume. So we're going to enhance her cheeks, we're going to enhance her jawline, we're just going to soften the under eye and give her a really nice look. So when you're addressing the cheek, you want to make sure we don't go heavy on the lower portion. A lot of people nowadays, little pinch, overdo the amount of filler that's in what I call the apple of the cheek. And what that does is makes people look really puffy and heavy when they smile. We want her to look chiseled, so we want to do what I call contouring. And that's where you improve more laterally so that when she puts that makeup on, everything pops. We're going right along the bone. We're using Restylane Lyft because I really want to get some structure here. And usually half a syringe or syringe can do a really good amount, change here. So we're just gonna watch that lightly. We're just doing a nice little.
Where are you right now, Dr. Emer?
Well, I live in Los Angeles. Is that what they're asking, or are they asking where we are?
Where are you located?
Oh yeah, we're in Los Angeles, guys. Okay, so we're doing that shadowing. We're going a little higher on the bone to just get that pop. We want it to pop. Perfect, okay. So hold right here with your left hand, just lightly, very lightly, good. And we're the opposite side.
How are you feeling?
Fine.
Does it hurt?
No.
So
No.
again, following this nice sort of line that we drop down right below, a little bit below the eye, in line with the nose, going right on the bone. And Lyft gives a lot of stability. It really holds the area up. So that's why I really like it for her, because we really want to make this area pop. Her hair is high, she's got cheeks that are high, she smiles a lot. We need definition. We need to give her some definition. Okay, so we're going right down to that. And with Lyft, you may feel it a little bit more at the beginning because it holds that area up, but within the next couple weeks it'll settle nicely. Okay, perfect. So hold right here lightly. Perfect. So now I'm going to blend that area. Let me see. Let me see both sides. Ooh. Nice little lift there. Turn your head. So we're going to blend now the under eye apple of the cheek area using a cannula.
Beautiful.
Just doing great. So we're going to go right in there using a cannula. This is going to feel a little weird. Lift your chin all the way up. Turn your head to the right a little. There you go. We're going to go right up into that under eye area, right where she has some hollowing here. There we go. And we're going to use Define because I want to get a little lift to her cheek, but I also want to improve the hollow of the under eye. Nothing crazy, just a little bit. And the cannula is blunt ended, so it doesn't hurt as much. You can see I'm all the way up here, look. See? Where the tip of my cannula is, all the way up right here under the eye.
That looks painful. What do you think? Does it hurt?
No. I don't even notice it.
People love your hair.
She's known for that hair.
Now, is this also with Lyft?
This is with Define, and this is a more mobile filler. This is fluid and flexible, a little bit softer in feel. So this will help me give her a little bit more.
Now here's the magic question that you get every time. What is the price?
Price depends on what you're injecting. Fillers can range from $700 to $50, a syringe to $1,000 or more. Just depends on what we're doing.
Because every person's different, right?
Yeah, I mean, certain doctors are going to be less, more experienced, maybe a little bit more. It's just like getting your hair done. Going to a specific stylist might be a little more expensive than going to somebody that's a little less experienced. Turn it a little this way. We're going to follow that trough. Again, the same sort of thing. Hold on.
Shabnam, California, question mark.
Yes. The answer is yes. We are in California. So we're going to go again using the cannula. Weird feeling initially. There we go. And then you don't really feel it. We're all the way up in the trough. You see where we are. And this is going to blend what we did on the lateral cheek.
Are all of your New York City appointments booked up?
I think pretty much, but call if you guys want me to add you, I will.
I'm in Chicago, frown face.
What'd you say?
I'm in Chicago and they put a frown face.
Oh, Chicago's closer to New York. Most of my patients from Chicago come to New York and they have a great weekend. It'll be amazing. Okay, a little bit higher in the trough, and you guys can see the cannula there.
Hello from Argentina.
Hi. Love you guys. Oh, you're gonna let's hear. We'll get that. Everyone does when they do filler.
I have a consultation with you in November. Looking forward to it.
Oh, we can't wait. Where are you from? Close your eyes a sec. So you can see nice and blended here. Very soft, no lumps or bumps.
Hello from Albania.
Oh, wow. So you guys can see, close your eyes for a second. Everyone gets a little bit of teary eye. So, 1 second. Good. So I make sure everything's soft. Now I'm going to just give her directly into the apple of the cheek. I am going to do just a small bit for lifting, a little low, and then a little bit higher to blend everything. Perfect. I want to give her her face can hold a little more contour, so we can get a little more lifting here. She's actually lower volume here than you would think.
Hello from Indonesia.
Hi guys. Thank you for following. Okay. Perfect. So that's nice and blended. So now we're going to work on the jawline. And you see I'm putting my finger right here. I'm just going to define a little bit of that 90-degree angle. And she really wants kind of a nice contour here. So I want to create that for her with a structured product, not one that's as soft. So that's why we're using the lift. Her face can really handle it. She doesn't have as much structure naturally. Some people, especially on Instagram, they're doing very high volumes and then it looks really unnatural and bulky. We don't want to do too much and make it too bulky, but we definitely want to give her some structure, more than because she really doesn't have any right now in that 90-degree angle. So you can already see that starting to come in right there. Okay, we're gonna go to the other side, then I'll come back. Perfect.
Hello from Canada. Love the hair.
Mine or hers? Which one? Lift up a little bit. Which one's higher? All right, look up just a little higher so you see her jawline here. But back here, we're not as defined. So let's create a little bit more of that 90-degree angle here.
Miranda wants to know what filler is being used now.
So this is Lyft because we want to give her a little more structure and something that's more stable. Whereas define and refine are going to move a little more with the tissue. With Lyft, you're going to have something that's a little more bulky there, but that's going to allow me to give her that angle that she wants here. Might feel it a little more at first.
How long is this filler going to last?
These usually last about 9 to 12 months. But the thing is when you do it and you love it, then you end up wanting more after a few months. That's what always happens. Just doing very small amounts. Sorry, hon. Little pinch back there. This side has a little less definition. Look up again. I just want to really start creating the contour there. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the other side. But you see how now we're actually creating that shape much more. Let me take a look from the front. Look at me straight. Wow. Oh, wow. Look straight for a second. Look up just a little bit. You don't want to go too wide. I do want to add, just because we're widening her jaw, even though we didn't really numb here, I'm going to put just a little bit to balance the chin.
What are the side effects?
With fillers, there's always a risk of lumps or bumps, or potentially, stay right there, going into a blood vessel. So you just gotta go to somebody who's very experienced, do very small amounts slowly, and the risk is less. Okay. Okay, let's go to the other side. I can't wait to see this with makeup. That's okay.
Me too.
So again, oh yeah, but I can't wait to your contour.
How many units are you putting in her face?
Well, there's no units in fillers, there's syringes, and we're using about 6. So some people would call this a liquid facelift. I call it contouring and balancing, because it's not about the amount of filler, it's the areas and where it's placed. Side. A little blood on you. A little vein. Hold right here for a sec. You're fine. Alright, so let me take a look at her from the front and this side. We want to use, probably going to use that last syringe. I just want to wipe you off. And just do, while we're here, why not? Do maybe. I'm just going to clean her off a little bit. Got some alcohol on here and HIPAA cleanse. Okay, hold right here again for a sec. I'm going to finish up with the last syringe. I'm going to kind of do what I call the roulette. Filler roulette, that's what we called it. So I'm going to do a little poke right above her brow because I want to give her a little more lift. She looks awesome already, but I'm just going to go right at the edge of the brow, give her a teeny bit right there. Temple brow area. I'll go a little bit more laterally with the cheek, just to give her a little more pop. One more little dab, look up again. Perfect. One more little dab on the edge of the jaw. So it makes it pop a little more. And we're gonna do that same thing on this side. Little pinch.
They're saying beautiful work.
Thank you. Perfect. And turn a little this way. Oops, sorry, partner. Go a little bit higher right here on the cheek. this side, and a little bit further back. Look straight, let me see. Sorry, again, that lower cutaneous lip. Even though she didn't really numb there. Blend. Okay, now let's wipe her off. We're gonna do Emer reveal. I know. How bad was it?
It wasn't bad. I was a little nervous. Well, I'm not nervous for nothing. It was almost painless.
All right, so get ready. I just want to clean it.
Can you remind him what filler you used?
You just use Restylane Lyft to improve jawline, improve chin and jawline contouring, give cheek and under eye improvement, and a little lift to the brow. And like I said, she might feel lift a little bit more than normal with fillers because it has more of a viscosity to it. It's a little thicker, but over the next few weeks it'll blend in. And I'm sure she will show you with some selfies how she looks. So let's show her. Okay, ready? Flip the
So we're
camera.
gonna flip the screen around and you're gonna tell everyone.
You're
on
gonna take a
Instagram.
look. Take a
How
look.
do I look right now?
Now.
Look at the screen.
Oh, look at that. This looks great.
So what do you see?
So immediately I see the lift
Mm-hmm.
in here, and like there's like that contour of going like this,
Mm-hmm.
and that jaw that I was looking for is definitely there.
So
I don't
we're-
look tired.
So
Well,
we
as
got a little to the under eye.
yeah.
Look to the side here. Look at the angle here now.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Nice jawline. A little lift to the cheek. Brow
Yes.
elevation. So that's balancing, and then just some softening of the chin.
Yeah, no, this looks great.
You
I'm
happy?
yeah.
Okay, good.
No, this
Well,
is
let's show you in
fantastic.
a different. Let's show you in a different light. You guys can take that back. Look in the mirror.
Oh yeah, this looks fantastic.
All right. Well, another successful female contouring
Mm-hmm.
tonight, guys, using Restylane. Good.
Oh yeah,